we are pleased to say that so far it has been very successful. The number of mistakes affecting the result of matches has been dramatically reduced. The game now is cleaner without, as an example, all those pulling and holding at set pieces that you certainly remember very well. And also the plague of simulation is almost disappeared. All the tests we have conducted so far worked very well, and therefore FIFA has decided to implement the use of the semi-automated offside technology at the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022.
For you, that you have a better idea. So you see goal at the is scored, and immediately after goal is scored, you have the orange flag appearing on the timeline. And then we have the process of the video match officials checking. There's the overlay of the data on top of the players, checking if this overlay is all fine. And then you see immediately, a few seconds later, they're already communicating the information to the referee on the pitch. As Pierluigi Collina said before, in average, it takes 70 seconds. Now for this very close incident, which happened in the first match of the FIFA Club World Cup 2021, it took around 25 seconds. So we could significantly reduce the time needed in this case. Finally, after the decision is taken, is communicated by the VAR and is then also taken by the referee on the pitch, we use the same data that has been collected by the different elements of semi-automated offside to generate a 3D animation, because we want to provide the best possible perspectives to the football fans. I think we all agree, especially for tight offside incidents, sometimes it's quite difficult if you only see the overlapping lines to say if a player was offside or not. So the replay shows the exact position of the players at the moment the ball was played. And the 3D animation will be shared, of course, on the giant screen in the stadium and on TV. It's just important to understand that this process only starts after the referee has taken the decision on the pitch, which in our tests, it takes around 15 to 25 seconds. And of course, can then only be shown on TV and on the giant screen whenever there's the next opportunity to show that.
I heard and I read about robot referees and similar things. I understand that sometimes this is very good for headlines, but this is not the case. The match officials are still involved in the decision-making process, as the semi-automated offside gives an answer only when a player who was in an offside position plays the ball. In other words, the assessment of interfering with an opponent remains a match official's responsibility. Similarly, I heard of 4 or 5 seconds to get the offside decision. Johannes already mentioned that we decreased from an average of 70 seconds to 20-25, which is already something very important. It might be less when the offside incident to be assessed is quite easy, but certainly we cannot get an answer within 4 or 5 seconds. This is definitely a wrong expectation. The objective is to have a very accurate technology, something similar, as I mentioned before, to goal line technology, which offers a very, very high accuracy. It went down from the initial 3 centimeters to to very few millimeters today. And the goal line technology is praised by everybody for its accuracy. So if the ball crossed or didn't cross the goal line by very few millimeters, and the technology prove it, everyone is happy, and everyone praise the technology for the very good answer provided. What I can say is, although we have implemented a technological support, referees remain the final decision makers. So they are those who have the responsibility of the final decision.